Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. I'm standing outside my hot tub room. So there you can see, that's it, done there. Little seating area. And yeah, that's what I was on about all that time. All very interesting, I know. And finally, the beer room. It's actually looking clean. Oh, it's been a long time since it's been clean. I mean, just look at the beers on display. I mean, all that lot there. My barrels that I talk about quite a lot. Beers all there, all the draft on the floor behind. More beers here. And obviously the beer wall. And even that with wines and beers in. And you look round here, there's also wines in here and beers at the bottom. So, yeah, I'm stockpiling. Yeah. Doing what you shouldn't do. Take that one off, that was an old review. So, oh, let me just grab my phone. Always handy to have your phone because I don't know about every brewery going. So tonight, finally, because I was out just boozing last night and come back and started on that keg. So I get to drink this fella from Wander Beyond Brewing, and it's Entice. So let me bring something up, because I don't really know anything about them. Wander Beyond Brewing. No, you twat. Wander Beyond Brewing. So let's try and find the little fella we want. Dollis. Pursuit is one of theirs. Entangle is one of theirs. Octopod. Coconut Crater. Ooh, that sounds nice. 12% as well. Sleepy Hollow. Colossal Creek. Captivating Creek. Curious Creek. They like the creeks, don't they? Aussie. It says nothing about Entice, so it is Entice, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, let's go. Go back. And click on Entice. Right, there's a place called radbeer.com. Wonder Beyond Brewing Entice. £7.25 for a can. Woo! And this was something. This is the Discovery Pack that I've got. But even for a pint, I think it was like £3 something for a pint. So you can see that the cost is quite a bit lower. I will go on draftcraftbeer.com in a minute. So it says it's loosely based around the Elysium recipe, if that's how you pronounce it. Entice is a single hopped Imperial Milkshake IPA with Azaka. With plenty of oats and lactose for a silky body, the Azaka hops complement the sweetness with flavours of pineapple, tangerine and tropical fruits. Out of stock, it says here. So, why is it you go into a shop these days with a bloody face mask on, no cough or anything beforehand, 5 minutes in you're coughing like a twat and everyone stares at you? Draftcraftbeer.com. There you go, fresh draft beer delivered to your doorstep, and you can't fault that. As I've said before, the off that page, back on that page. Yeah, the business around it, the business idea to me is absolutely amazing. So let me find where it is, just to show you the price. Yeah, this Discovery Pack is 15 quid for 10. So I mentioned it on the beer haul the other night. I'll get there in a minute, I do apologise. Oh, I've missed it. Oh, looks like they've already run out. So what I will say about this, yeah, it's already gone. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? What I will say about it is, if you see something you like, don't wait, because it will go. And if you see something you like and you really like it, order a couple of order a few pints, because you get it once, you might not see it again. Now the bottles are solid, so they obviously put a bit of gas in the bottles. I didn't know this, but they obviously do, and that's a sealed bottle as well. As you can tell, I've just broke the seal. So they aren't like me who uses recycled bottles. Although these are a cracking idea, these little bottles. I'm going to keep these as little sample bottles. Yeah, little sample bottles for whiskey. Hey, it makes nice. It makes a decent amount from that little bottle, doesn't it? So, I would say amber pour, Whitehead, and domestics. Ooh. Yeah. Ooh, domestics in the background. I can hear a bird and I can hear some woman yawping. Ooh. Now that's nice. Lovely milkshake aroma. Next takes me back to America. Sitting in an international drive in Orlando. They've got some malls, what they call malls, similar to East Midlands Designer Outfit in near Mansfield, but 20 times better. And you've got this, you sit in this like food court area, similar to what you get in shopping centres. And they used to do a lovely Bailey's milkshake. Just takes me back to that. The good old days before any of this virus rubbish. Ooh. Milkshake on the taste. Obviously the lactose. Pineapple. Oh, this is nice. Straight away, you know when something ticks the boxes. And you might have noticed today, I did the live review last night, and I'm struggling to get bloody reviews up because my computer's had a funky. One of my spare computers, that keeps overheating. God knows why. So now I found all my gubbins, my Windows 7 boot disk, my Windows 10 boot disk, boot USB boots that is, and so it looks like a quick review tonight. Get in the house while telly's on, transfer files off my hard drive back onto the other computer, then transfer that onto the USB port. In fact, transfer it straight onto a USB 3 card that I've got. Put that hard drive back in my computer, format it, one Windows set up, and hopefully I'm back online tonight. I don't need to do everything tonight, I just need to get back on the internet tonight. I can worry about the rest another time, you know, it's not really worth worrying about. But I might put Windows 10 on because I think I need to upgrade it again. But I like Windows 10 in some ways, and then I hate it in other ways. The tablet version just pisses me off. I haven't got one of them touch screens that, you know, the posh people have got. Yeah, so these craft beers, what I presume happens is companies get in touch with the likes of draftcraftbeer.com or their trading alias, which is Smiling Grape Company. And if you ever go on the internet, Google their shop. Bloody hell, if I lived in Cambridge, I'd be spending £100 straight away. They've got stuff in there that I've seen in there that's not on the internet, and some good stuff. And what they do, they buy. If you look at the low cost beer, they buy bankrupt stock, out of date stock, short date stock, or even stock that you just can't get rid of. They'll buy. Obviously, they're going to buy it for a certain price, and then to make profit. But at least it's not getting chucked. And that philosophy is with me. I'll never chuck beer. You know, I ain't even chucked my prune juice wine that's absolutely delightful, because I'm not chucking it away. You know, I'd rather give it to somebody than chuck it. I've got some mates who are real pissheads, and that's worse than me. That says something. I'm not that much of a pisshead. I like a drink, but I don't. Well, I try not to. Well, I do. I drink some, you know. And I've still got the rest of that keg from last night, and that was brutal stuff. That was. Oh, I couldn't even give it a review score because the phone died on me. It says 5 minutes, and I said, right, I'm gonna have to start ending this, and then it went off, and I'm like, you. And I find them with the live reviews, they don't come online till later on the next day. So it says it's processing them, but it takes its bloody time. Just my little, never used to. I think in the old days it used to come on straight away. But, don't know. Maybe Google, do a quality check on things to make sure you're not saying anything you shouldn't do. Could you imagine if you did say something? Police ran your ass, arrested. Anyway, back to the beer. So yeah, as I showed you at the start of the video, the hot tub room, it's done that. It's not perfect by any means. It's still a work in progress. The inside's very much a work in progress. But come next spring and summer, when the decent weather hits again, and we'll probably have to buy a new hot tub by then. Although I'm going to fill it up tomorrow night when I get home. Yeah. I mean, if I fill it tomorrow night, then we can go in it Tuesday, Wednesday, and so on. And now, because it's enclosed, it shouldn't feel as cold. It won't feel that warm in there, but it won't feel as cold as the gazebo. And it'll feel a bit more warm in there. I've got lights in there, so I reused my lighting strips that I bought. And yeah. I mean, I could rent it out as a little pad for somebody, couldn't I? You know. Yeah, I'm not going to that, but so lovely milkshake aroma off this. Don't think I've ever had an Imperial Milkshake IPA, so it's a really nice, a new one for me. Really get that strength coming through. Yeah, I am tasting the elements that are on there. Oh, it's one to save you. So with some shops, you don't go to the shop every day. You know, you look once a week, once a month, see if there's open new. Lowcostbeer.com. With the likes of draft craft beer and low cost beer, the range. Why is it coming up with that? Stupid bloody. 1 minute. Yeah, the range changes so much, and there's stuff, if you don't get it when you can, you might miss out. And you know, somebody like me, I'm just looking now on the site while I'm talking, and I've not seen anything particularly new yet. Lots of beer 91s, that seems to have quite a bit of that. Bobby Beer, that's there again. Budvar, the original Czech. I don't think I've actually reviewed that, funnily enough. Camden Hells Lager, Camden Pale, Carib Lager, I've reviewed that before. Chang, yeah, Chang. Crate Lager, Crate Brewery, I think I have reviewed one of them. Curious Session IPA, Doggy Style Pale Ale, from the Flying Brewer. Yeah, that just makes me chuckle, that does. King Doggy Style. Dos Equis. So then you've got some of the draft options there, because there's a bit of overlay between the sites. And let that load a bit more, see what's coming up. Sweet action, you can't be a bit of sweet action. Einstock, Icelandic Pale Ale, I must get one of them at some stage. Freedom Pills, Freedom Brewery, don't think I've had that one either. So there's two on the list. Fresh Pale Ale, the Wild Beer Company. A couple of Goose ones. Hemisphere Session IPA from 4 Pure. Ho Gardens there. Lagunitas. Oh, Lindeman's Ginger Goose Lambic Ale. It's on offer at 15 quid a bottle. It was about 19 quid a bottle. That's pricey, that is. But nice to know what it tastes like, mind you. Little Creatures have got Dog Days Session and the Pale Ale. Lowlander American Pale Ale. See what I mean? There's lots of stuff that you might not have heard of before. Lowlander Summer Ale. Lowlander Yuzu and Grapefruit. Malcluida Rocker Fresca Red Beer. That sounds bloody interesting. Meantime's there's some from Ilkley. Miller Genuine Draft. Do you know, I've not actually reviewed Miller. It used to be one of my favourite lagers from years ago. Funkin Passion Fruit Martini. I actually like the Funkin range. The Funkin good. See what I did there? No. Old Ford Export Stout from Red Church, 7.5%. Oh, Raggy Avenue. One from Orchard. Pabst Blue Ribbon Beer. Had that. Piston Heads there. Vocation. Quilms, the Argentinian lager. Rosé Sour. Singer. Sleeping Lemons. I didn't like the aroma to that, I've got to be honest. And still there's loads. There's Discovery Beer cases. The Governor Great British Lager Marco Pierre White. I've had the Governor beer and that was one of the worst beers I've ever had. So hopefully that's better than the beer. The original Small Beer Dark Lager, 1%. Ooh. Same again, original Small Beer Lager. Dark Lager and Lager. Original Small Beer Session Ale. And Steam. Thornbridge Lucas, Toast, bloody hell. So, massive range. And I've got to keep going just to see if there's anything that... that's it then, I've got to the end. Yeah, so a good range of stock there. 17 minutes, bloody hell. Oh, lovely strength coming through. I might have to top it up with a small glass of wine, as you do, in a minute. Then I can chill out when I go in. I was going to do some home brewing today, but I think I've done enough today. Happy with how things have gone in the garden, and it's nice to be winning. Yeah, it's all about the winning, in life. And if you was in a bad place, you're in a much better place now. That is what it's all about. I'm going to move my greenhouse one of the days this week. Might do it one evening. See how I feel. But it's getting to that stage of the year now where gas bottle in the fire, and put it on about 10 minutes before I do a review, so it gets a bit toasty in here. And yeah. That will put some warm clothes on. But inevitably there'll be about 3 months where I'm just doing reviews from the kitchen because it's too damn cold in here. It's a good little room though. 16x10 shed converted. Just goes to show you what you can do. I mean, it's not brilliant by no means, but yeah, I'm happy with it. And the stock of beers, well, it's unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, I've just spotted the gap as well. There we go. Juice Forsyth can go up there. I've even started putting some brewery plates, beer mats here. Blue Monkey, Lincoln Green, Castle Rock and Thornbridge. So, I should have had that there all the way through. Wazz, I can't I? Lovely. If you like beers that taste of milkshake with a tropical, like the pineapple, tangerine, and other tropical fruit, this is really on your, one you should grasp and try and get hold of. Like I say, if you want to get it draft, you'd have to keep your eye on draftcraftbeer.com. They may well have it in their discovery pack, which I say is 10 bottles, 15 quid. So they may well have it still in there. To make sure, the only thing I'd say is give them a quick email. But I I've just seen a drop in the bottle. Hey, waste not, want not. Jolly decent too. I'm keeping these bottles as well. For future usage. Yeah, really nice. Like I said, it was totally enjoyable all the way through. Couldn't tell it was 10%, to be honest. It's one of them that's going to hit me later. I'll be sitting down, all of a sudden I feel really tired and want to go sleep. Not more than I do now. Out of 5 then. Ooh, a curious one. Obviously the draft beer works brilliantly. The philosophy, I mean, you look at that, there's the bottle, it's solid. That tells you that the carbonation, the CO2 levels, whatever it is bang on. Like you would in a homebrew bottle where it's solid. And I only need to show you the same. This is one of my rhubarb stouts. Absolutely solid and damn nice too. And if anybody was living near enough to me, I'd give you some of the bloody stuff. I've got loads of it. Always willing to do swapsies, but not from a distance. It's too much. It's too expensive messing about with postage and packaging. If round the corner, that's one thing. You know, I'm in Sherwood, Nottingham, so a few miles away from me, I'm not bothered. But any further, it's just not worth. It's just not worth the hassle. Out of 5, then 4.5 out of 5. That was really nice. Really enjoyed it. And that's it for this beer review. Long beer review again. They do seem to get long these days. I just go off on a tangent all the time. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you soon. Cheers.